Yo, what's the deal? It's your player partner, Bobby Double J. From Watts to the World, man. Shout out to all my heaties and my kikitis. Before we get into the content, per usual, man, I just want to give acknowledgement to the Most High God, man. I pray that the Most High God bless everybody that's listening to this broadcast. I pray that the Most High God maximize your blessings and minimize your challenges and your hardships. We are going to go through challenges. We're going to deal with hardships. I pray that God bless you with the resiliency to persevere, to endure. For in the Bible it says that the race is not won by the swift, but he who is able to endure. We're going to get into some content. This content may be slightly controversial. Divine dedication, what's the deal? He much love and respect to you, man. I send mine to you and yours. You know what I'm talking about? Are Surenos officially dictating black prison politics with their recent policies about the 50-50 yard? The content that we're going to get into today was inspired by my Kent folks. PI, appreciate you. Thank you for the alley hoop. I love you. Before we get into the content, I want to say this. I had a conversation. I don't know if the little homie want me to say his name, so I won't. If he sees this broadcast and be like, "Yay, man, it's cool. You can say my name," then I will. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to give love and acknowledgement to my little homie. We had a very positive and productive conversation, and the little homie kind of feel like I'm getting off course with the introducing or just calling out fades and being willing to fade individuals and even actually having a fade that stem from something that was said or done on the internet. The little homie say, man, you're positive, you be talking about when it pertains to brothers, we should be able to conversate and talk it out. But now it seems like you just going to fades and you're promoting fades and this, that, and third. And I had to tell a little homie, man, you absolutely right. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you having this dialogue with me because, it has moved me. So, I would like to announce ain't no more fades. I'm not even about to call dudes out for fades. I'm not about to promote no fades. If you want to fade, you go do what you do, and I'm going to stay in the lane that I created for myself. You feel what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. Right is right, wrong is wrong. You feel what I'm saying? And I have been too inclined and involved in this fade talk and all this and all that. If you want to fade me for some content that I created on the internet, I decline. I decline your invitation. I don't want to fight. So for future references, if there's anybody out there that want to fight Bobby Yeye Jones for something that he said on the internet, I decline the invitation, man. You know what I mean? Like my player partner, like my mentor Lowdown told me, if you wanted to shooting and fighting and this version of me, you should have caught me when I was doing it. When I was obsessed with that lifestyle and that's the way that I resolve conflicts, you should have caught me then. Now you have a more political, sophisticated, understanding and compassionate version. So deal with that. No more fades. Shout out to my little homie. I'm gonna just say his initial M. Shout out to my little homie M. Appreciate that conversation, man. You know what I mean? Initially, it kind of like, you know what I mean? He's like, what is this brother saying? You know what I mean? But that's why it's a beautiful thing to be able to pick up the phone and have a conversation because things can become convoluted when you're trying to express certain concerns or criticisms via text message or messenger. So shout out to the little homie. We're going to get into this content, man. The Sordanios, they say they pressing a line like, and a line that they pressing is a line that's like, do they have a valid point? Are they wrong? Do they have a legitimate claim? We're gonna get into that. The content that I'm going to be reacting to is going to be from none other than the hold on, let me see, forgive me. Brother Damian Porter, the inside story. Yeah, the inside story with Damian Porter. That's what we're going to be doing the content from. I haven't watched this content in its entirety. Just for legal reasons and to avoid restrictions and unnecessary reprimanding on my channel, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to commentate, and then we're going to get back into the content. So let's kick this off, man. Johnny Robinson, I see you. What's the deal? What's the deal, Hitty? Much love and respect.
Welcome to another episode, everyone. Breaking news. This just in. The Southsiders are, I'm just going to say the Mexicans are the Hispanics, whichever one you all prefer to be referred to as, are pressing blacks in prison right now that are on 50-50 yards. If you have been to a 50-50 yard and you are a black man, you cannot go to any level 4 yard after you've been to a 50-50 yard. This is what they're pressing right now. And it's the Southsiders on some of these yards
Tasha Scott, what's
that
the
are
deal? Much
telling the
love and respect.
blacks that they cannot
Much
come.
love sent to you, Queen.
How do I know this? Two things just happened. One, I saw a video just last night on Instagram where a dude from Raymond, I know he from Raymond because he kept saying he was from Raymond, on Raymond Crip. Some people said in the comments of the video that his name is Moose.
Limu Limo at your service. Here to help you save hundreds by customizing your car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
And that he's a rider from Raymond. I don't know his name. I'm just saying that's what they said. Maybe y'all can go to Instagram and find this particular video where dude is on a video in the visionary. He's in prison and he's behind the glass talking on the phone, and he's telling his girl that he's saying that the Mexicans, he's loud, he's irate, he's irritated, he's annoyed, he's turned up. People in the comments saying, you so turned up, just go over there, because he's in the video saying that the Southsiders can't tell the blacks what to do. He's saying that the Southsiders are in here saying that if you've been to a 50-50 yard, you cannot come to the main line where they are at. They don't care what race you are, if you're black, white, Hispanic. If you've been to a 50-50 yard, you cannot come to general population to the main line. If you do, essentially, obviously they're saying, we're going to take care of it. We don't.
Real quick, I just want to interrupt and interject. What y'all think about that? Star of 17 says, love your channel, my brother. Keep speaking the truth and inspiring the youth to do better. I have been silently observing your content. I want you to know it's appreciated. Salam. Hey, I appreciate that 100%. One of my kinfolks, because y'all are my kinfolks, man. One of my kinfolks say people are looking at Bobby Ye as if he is a finished product. I am not a finished product. I make mistakes. I live. I learn. Some mistakes that I make is trial by error. You know what I mean? Nobody has ever did some of the things or conquered some of the challenges that I am currently facing or that I have faced. You know what I mean? It's a struggle to be acknowledged in the right fashion when you're just so happen to be an individual who come from the streets and got street mannerisms. I'm not going to say ways, because the things that I used to do I no longer do, but have the mannerism of an individual from the streets, but you can articulate with the eloquence of an individual who has studied at some type of, college, university, or community college, or a linguist of sorts. A lot of people really don't know how to accept me. A lot of people don't know how to understand the complexities of an individual such as myself. So that's why I say I am an anomaly, but I am a work in progress. One thing you can bet your bottom dollar on is I am authentic. I am organic. I'm not going to get on here and be pushing peace. Then the next day you hear me saying, F these group of people and F them groups of people, and we need to, you know what I mean? I'm not going to get on here and say anything remotely close to F a group of people who find themselves or who fancy themselves to be opposing individuals or factions of the place where I come from, Imperial Courts Housing Projects. You're not going to catch me doing that. That's contradictory and that's hypocrisy. But there was a point recently to where my street ways resurfaced with individuals calling me out on the internet and saying this and saying that. I mean, at the end of the day, y'all, I'm not no BITCH. I'm not no sucker. I'm not no pushover, no none of that. When I was doing what it was that I was doing it with a certain level of expertise, skill, and confidence. You dig what I'm saying? So I didn't run to these internet streets after being ran out of my neighborhood. I haven't been ran out of my neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not the type of guy who got a lot of smut on his name and I come to the internet and it's like, nah, that's not my reality. So if I find myself facing a challenge and I, in your opinion, am not conquering that challenge to your liking or to your taste, don't be afraid to have a private conversation with me, or, respectfully, hold me accountable, because I'm not going to rebuke accountability. I would never do that. Brilliance Win says, shout out Bobby. Yeah, remembering my comment. Hey, that was him. Brilliance Win. On the real, I appreciate you, homie, because that spoke volumes. Because I am a work in progress. I'm not a finished product yet. Some of the challenges and situations that y'all trying to navigate through, so am I. What makes me so different from you? But one thing I will say, I have never jumped on the internet and just picked on anybody or highlighted anything that anybody had did just for the sake of clout. Even with the, the heavy set brother, I'm heavy set as well, so I'm not body shaming. But even with the heavy set brother, some of the antics that the individual started engaging in, bro, it was humbuggish, it was coonish, it was Uncle Thomas, and I feel like it was counterproductive as well as counter-revolutionary. But everybody's not a revolutionist. Check this out. My partner off the 13, I ain't gonna say his name, man. Shout out to my player partner from out of the Bay, man. Shout out to my Frisco folks. One of my player partners, man, he nailing everything, man, on my mama, from off 113. He nailing everything. A few of them, man, I done tried to hit and they just wasn't rocking with your player partner, right? So I asked him one night, we in a car, I'm getting down, I'm getting my nose dirty. That's when I was into that, getting my nose dirty. But I used to like to, even when I play with my nose, I used to like to, follow it up with a good old blunt. You dig what I'm saying? So we smoking a blunt and I'm getting my nose dirty. And I just had to ask him, curiosity, just being inquisitive. Like, Edie, man, how you woody wop wop with baby and you be woody wop wop and all that? Say, man, listen, man, they didn't turn the nigga offer down, Not an offer, but they didn't turn the nigga, turn the nigga down, man, and I'm a cold Mac. And he told me, like, listen, man, these bitches don't want no Mac. They don't want no Mac. They want some money. You feel what I'm saying? So what works for this person may not work for that person. So even though I am, a lot of people consider revolutionary, and I am a revolutionist in the opinion of some, everybody is not to be held to that same expectations and standards in regard. Some of these guys is just individuals that's trying to find a quick way to make some money on the internet, and it's cool. But my thing is, don't make it convoluted. Don't make it confusing. Either be this or be that. And I feel like I'm guilty of that as a late. And, I thank God for sending my little homie as a messenger to say, hey, nigga, shape up and fly right. All that calling out fades and all that, you way more bigger figure, my nigga. Cut that out. Let's get back focused. And we back focused. So let's get into the content, man.
I don't care if you're black or not. They're going to put their hands on another race. They're going to put their hands on a black person. They're putting it out there. They're letting it be known. Now, dude is saying in the video, man, they can't tell us what to do. They can't tell the blacks what to do. That's their politics. That's their structure. I'm not no snitch. I'm not a PC. I'm not a chomo. I'm not any of this. I came over here because this, that, and the other, whatever.
So this is my question, right? Y'all forgive me. This is my question. When they say that the yard is split 50-50, right? Is it integrated population, or is it the same prison, the same yard, but it's like in Tehachapi Reception, the yard is split. It's a gate there. But by the way that they're talking, I'm assuming that the population is integrated. But this is my opinion on this, on that, right? Light and darkness cannot coexist because one will cancel out the other. That's what the Bible teaches us. As a man of principles and integrity, it's CMAC fault? LOL. That's crazy. How is it CMAC fault? But as a man of principles, integrity, and so on and so forth, you shouldn't want to be on a yard with individuals that violated women and children. You shouldn't want to be intermingling or, in close proximity or in concert with certain people that have made certain type of offenses. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't want to. You can have a dude on the yard that did some inappropriate stuff to a baby. Do you really feel comfortable being with that type of individual? Bruins Win says, "Oh, Francisco." Exactly. Hold on. Let me read what Oh Francisco said. Roger, what's the deal? RP, much love and respect. Okay, let's get into a few of these comments because I did ask y'all a question. Covert, not overt, says this cap. The blacks don't want them coming back either. I can dig that. I appreciate you chiming in and saying that. Brilliance Win says, shout out Bobby A. Remembering my comment. Hey, my people from your hood, RP, Book Loc, and Chin. Yeah, man, Chin and Book Loc. I ain't just going big up Chin and I big up rest in peace Book. You know what I mean? But yeah, Book Loc, Book Dog, that's the homie, man, on Steve. Rest in peace to Book. And shout out to Chin, man. Chin is, man, they like family, man. Chin, we go back. We don't go that far back. He a lot older than me, but those are my big homies, man. Much love and respect to the both of them, and much love and respect to you. Tasha Scott say, I think that's not cool. They started this shit because of ICE. We're going to get into the origin of it. Star 17 says, I'm from the 209 streets of Stockton. Man, I fucked with Stockton, man. Charleston Way and all that, man. Yeah, man. Much love and respect to all my folks up there in Stockton. The north side, the south side, man. The 44Gs, the Sierra Vistas, man, shout out to Stockton, man. I fucks with Stockton on the reels, man. I was up there in San Joaquin County Jail, man. I got to expose to y'all get down, how y'all get down with the get down, man. Much love to Stockton on the reels. My partner from Stockton say, I'm from the 209 streets of Stockton. I feel you, brother. We are imperfect. It's important for us to own it, man. 100. And I appreciate that. Roger Evans says, top, man. Top. What's the deal, RP? Oh, Francisco say, what's up, yay? Man, I watched DP video early on this. How much are brothers going to take before we realize we have to build one unit behind the walls? I agree with you, behind the walls and on the streets. A lot of people downplay, and a lot of people probably feel offended by this, but I call a ball, a strike. I keep it real. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people downplay the contribution that the Bay Area has on West Coast music lately. We ain't talking about the Bay Area greats like Too Short, E40. I guess you can throw Tupac up in there. You can shove Tupac up in there, but just current, you know what I mean? How LA music is slightly influenced by the Bay. So if we're slightly influenced by the Bay, we rock with some of the stuff that comes from that culture. How about we just, blend it in? How about we start putting our money together, holler at some of these celebrities or whoever we need to holler at, and let's start creating concerts and different award ceremonies and all that, just to get the brothers from LA up to the Bay and to get the brothers from the Bay down to LA, just so we can start intermingling without the BS. Let's start doing our own version of the Source Awards and these different type of awards and all that. Let's have a Juneteenth. 1 year it's in the Bay. Let's all go up to the Bay. I mean, they do it with the motorcycle sets and it's successful. Majority of the time, you know what I mean? It's no unaliving. It may be some bickering and all that, but each motorcycle set checks their motorcycle riders. I don't know if they as club members. Each motorcycle set checks their members to keep it from escalating into something and everybody having a full-fledged bang out. If they are able to do that, if they are capable of do it, of doing it and it being successful, then the individuals who are in the streets can do it as well. Because there's a lot of individuals that's not part of a motorcycle set, that's not part of a motorcycle club, and they also go to these these bike nights, what they call them, bike nights, and bike fest, whatever they call them, like, you feel what I'm saying? But we need to start doing that. You know what I mean? Let's have Juneteenth, let's have this and let's have that, and let's bring it together, man. We all need to get on one accord. Like my player partner from out of Frisco said, man, Frisco, let's go on the reels. Bruins Win says, I think blacks need to stick together and get their own damn yards. If that's the case, they want to dictate our politics. We have no right to hate each other if we have everyone hating us. I totally agree with you. But right, check me out. If blacks push to get our own yards, it'd be like we PCing up from the Hispanics. So I wouldn't suggest that. But what you saying, I get where you coming from. We need to stop going to jail. Plain and simple. Stay your monkey ass out of jail. Up until what? 2 months ago when the police tried to frame me and plant a burner on me and all this and all that, man, I've been out of jail I've been out of prison since 2010. I ain't been back to prison. I've been out of the county jail since what? 2015. I've been out having fun, living life, thugging, doing me, being a productive member of society. Not when I say thugging, I ain't talking about popping people and doing no crazy stuff. I just been out here what they call in Compton sagging. I've been out here sagging. I've been out here living. You feel what I'm saying? Stay out of prison. If I can do it, oh my mama, you can do it. Let's get into a few more comments. Oh, Francisco says at this point, 916 Bay, LA, and Dago blacks need to come together. That's the only way. Our weakness is our division, man, brother. You saying something that's profound. The last time we had a connection, the Bay to LA, Dago to Sacramento, you feel what I'm saying, was when we had the Panthers. When it was something of substance. We need something like that now. You know what I mean? Like, man, it's something like the Panthers, United Black Gorillas. No, I'm just messing around. I know the government be watching me and all that. Hey, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I am chilling. But we need something of substance that unifies all of us instead of putting, division in between us. You feel me? Johnny Big Tom Johnson says C-Mac fault. Brilliance Win says, oh, Francisco, exactly. We got to stop fighting amongst each other so we can focus on the more serious matters. Why hate our own and knock our own down only to divide and conquer ourselves? You're absolutely right. But yeah, certain crimes should be no coming back from, but that's not everybody. If it's just he faltered in gangsterism but ain't snitch or something unforgivable, give him a workout discipline. I mean, that's something that us as a people we need to discuss. Because some of these dudes was tripping off them drugs. I wish my player partner would jump on here, man. You know what I mean? I sent him a love, you know what I mean? I hope he jump on. If he don't, then the show must go on. But some of these dudes was tripping off of drugs and other reasons, you feel what I'm saying? They ain't never messed with no little kids. They ain't violated no little kids. They ain't violated no women. They haven't did nothing ignominious to the point to where you saying that, oh, they can't come back from this. But now the Hispanics is sounding off for their own reason and saying, hey, if you've been on that type of yard, no matter if you're black, white, anything, you can't come up here and program with us. You feel what I'm saying? But let's get back into the content. And I'm going to show y'all why the Hispanics are saying that.
Whatever it was. But he's probably right. It's a 50-50 yard, meaning 50% of the yard is protective custody. It's PC. It's SNY, which is a sensitive needs yard. PC. And the other 50% of the yard is not PC. And what's happening right now is some of these main lines that are good is general population. They are now bringing the PCs over there to where they are at and making it a so-called 50-50 yard. So when dude is in the video screaming that he's not a PC, he never snitched on anyone, he may be right about that. However, the Southsiders' position is that whether you were a PC in particular or not, you were on a PC yard. A 50-50 yard is a PC yard. I've told you all this before, all this bullshit.
I'm gonna pause it right there. I don't think that's the mind state of the Southsiders. I don't think they're saying, oh, you were on a PCR, so you can't come over here and program with us. I don't think that's what they're really. Damu Robbins, what's the deal, man? How you been? Much love and respect to you, man. On the Renanils, I pray that everything is amazing for you and your family, man. It's one of my player partners. Damu Robbins says, it's not enough hitters on all them 4 yards like us to be. So all the other races can come together and dictate program. Politics are different, but real. Salute to Ye. Much love and respect to my player partner, Damu Robbins. Oh, yeah, Sally Sell. Yeah, shout out to Sally Sell. Brilliance Win says, I'm speaking for someone on the streets, looking at how we need to come together, regardless where we at. But we can't allow fools to dictate our lives. I totally agree with you. And we have been doing that for far too long. Kamika Willis says, we back on. Salute, Bobby Ye in chat. Much love and respect, Queen. Watts District said, what's up, cuz? I'm in this thing. Franklin's to the PJs. Hey, shout out to my player partners over there in Watts Franklin Square on the Renanels. Hey, man, all I can say is much love and respect on the real. Watts District says, I went to school with my Lily from the PJs. Yeah, shout out to the homie Lily, a.k.a. Lil Dulo. Much love and respect. Damu Robbins says, likewise, kinship to you and your family as well. I appreciate it. It's well received. Just want to interject real quick. I don't think Davo, what's the dinner nail? What's up, my player partner? I don't think that the reason for the Surenos now dictating black politics as who can come to this yard and who can't come to this yard, I don't think it have anything to do with a person being previously on the PC yard. I think it's deeper. We're going to peel the, the layers of that I was about to say potato, excuse me. We go peel the layers of that onion back and get to the reason why they don't want them coming up there and they won't allow them to come up there. Let's get into the content. Big Yada 808 says, don't know Southside dictate shit with us. If niggas is going for that, is niggas going for that? If niggas is going for that, hey, Big Yodi, my bad, Big Yodi. I feel what you saying, big dog. You feel what I'm saying? I totally feel what you saying. But I feel like the dynamics is slightly different now. And we're going to watch another video. We're going to get halfway through this video. Then we're going to watch another video just so I can drive home why the Southsiders is now saying no. If you're 50-50, it's no redemption. If your people allow you to come to this yard, then we're going to get off on you and we're going to take care of your people. That would be unacceptable. Well, the Southsiders is politicking, you know what I mean? And they're not alone because now the Southsiders have a ongoing relationship in a ceasefire with the Norteños. On certain yards, the Norteños saying, hey, if the Southsiders get into it with anybody outside of the Raza, then we're getting involved. And the Surenos are reciprocating. They're returning the love, right? And they're saying, well, if the Norteños get into it with anybody outside of the Raza, then we're getting involved. So the brothers really have their work cut out for them. But let's get into the content. Then I'm going to show you, what's what. Shout out Damian Porter for this content.
EOP yards, people want to argue with me in the comments. EOP yard ain't PC. This yard 50-50. Man, the hell with all of that. None of those yards are any good. If you are a man and a strong man, a member, you must be on the main line in general population. Nothing else matters. As far as the EOP yard, if you do need help, really, mental help, you need medication, then go to the EOP yard. But still don't come back to the general population. Go over there and get your help and then go home.
Help you need, right.
I'm not discouraging anyone from getting help that needs it, that's incarcerated.
Right.
But if you don't need this medication, you better stay yard, because people go to the EOP yard because they think that the yard is easier.
Hey, I agree with what Brother Damian Porter is saying. When I was in SRCC, hold on, let me remove this. When I was in the California Youth Authority, SRCC is the reception, right? Due to my history, me being, you know what I'm talking about, they was trying to send me to the unit that was there at SRCC. Oh, you can get home and you can faster, and we're going to give you the therapy that you need. We see that you have PTSD. We see that you have a history of this, that, and third. Man, what, nigga? I am game banging. I am turned up. I am getting cracking every time I have the opportunity to do so. So no, you're going to send me to a main line. If you want to send me somewhere where I can potentially go home faster, then send me to one of these fire camps. Don't try to make it seem like I'm so out of it to where I'm incapable of hitting the main line. No, hit me, send me to a main line where the gangbangers at. Where the gangbangers is doing gangbanging type of things at. Don't send me to this motherfucking this goddamn loony band. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I probably needed it. But my mind state then was, man, send me where the niggas is doing gangbang activities at, cuz. Niggas say it's cracking, send me where it's cracking at. You feel what I'm saying? And after I got to my first incident, it was pretty much over for me, man. I went in there with 5 years, 8 months. I could have got out in 18 months. Fought a guy named Gonzo from Colonial Chiques, busted him up pretty bad. Had a couple of more fights, crazy fights, and pretty much was the catalyst or the reason why a riot was kicked off. Got caught with some shanks. This nigga handed me some shanks right in front of the police. Right in my nigga, little red ass from 2Ps and a B, man. Somebody told me something about him, but I ain't for sure, so I'm not gonna bring it to the internet. But this nigga, and I appreciate you, making the weapons, brother. You feel what I'm saying? But my nigga, you gave me the knives right in front of the motherfucking police. Like the police is looking at us. This nigga, hand me the motherfucking shanks right in front of the motherfucking police. So I try to, get low, wiggle, whoop, whoop, and it just ain't work. Now they trying to, it was just something crazy. Feel what I'm saying? By the time I got out of reception, I had damn near maxed out. But let's get back into the content. If you gang bang and you with gang bang activities, go where the gang banging activities is at. If you are a mental health patient, nobody's going to judge you for going to go get the care and the therapy that you need and you deserve. But stay over there. Don't say, I'm healed. I'm healed. No, stay over there. Get that treatment that you need and go back to the streets, a healed or a rehabilitated individual, and stay your ass out of prisons. Let's get back into the content.
It's not as much politics, obviously, as a level 4 yard, general population. You have people on EOP yard that are not all there. They're on medication. They slow down. They're all out of it. They're not pressing on lines.
Right.
And so people pretend like they're mentally ill or need medication to get to the EOP yard so they can just kick back and relax and not have to carry knives and do all this and have to stab somebody or get stabbed. And they're just, if you've been to this yard, it's all bad. So the 50-50 yard dude from Raymond, I know he's from Raymond because he keeps saying on Raymond Crip. They can't tell the blacks what to do.
Shit,
okay, what are you going to do about
now?
it? Now, I ended up talking to one of the OG homies that's in Folsom last night. Just so happens that he called in. I talk to him all the time, but it just so happens after I saw this video, he called in and I ran this over with him. Now I asked, is this true? Are the Southsiders putting out word? Or I'm saying the Southsiders, but let's just say that it could be the Norteños as well. But I'm assuming it's the Southsiders. Knowing what I know about them and how they operate, I'm assuming it's the Southsiders. It could be both groups. It could be the Southsiders and the Norteños. I'm just assuming it's the Southsiders. I don't believe he said in the video specifically the Southsiders or the Surenos. He just kept saying the Mexicans tripping, man. Who the fuck they think they are? They can't tell us what the fuck to do. I ain't no motherfucking PC, cuz on Raymond Crip. I ain't no snitch. I came over here, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. It was a main line. Then they brought these dudes over here. And that's what I'm telling you. If they talking about you're going to a so-called 50-50 yard, don't go. And if you are on a main line and they're talking about making that a 50-50 yard, the yard that you're already on, that's just pure general population, pure main line, they're talking about they're finna bring some PCs over there to make it 50-50. You have to tell them, I'm out of here. You got to get me out of here. I'm not staying on any yard with any PCs, because if you do, you are going to be considered PC as well, period. There's no getting around it. If you're sitting there on a yard with a PC, a chomo, a snitch, you sitting on a yard with someone who cannot walk a main line. You can, or at least you used to be able to, walk the main line. But you sitting on the yard with someone who cannot walk the main line. They left the main line, or they never made it to the main line. What have you? And if you're sitting there chilling with this individual or on the yard with him, whether you're frolicking with him or not, conversing with this individual or these persons or not, you're on the yard with them, you are guilty by association. How are you hanging out on the yard with individuals accused of these dastardly crimes? And you're a strong G from your hood, but you over here on a 50-50 yard with half of the yard, it's PC, it's protective custody, it's chomo. No, that's a no-go, that's no good. So dude is hooping and hollering and screaming about his position that he's he's still good. He's not a snitch, and that no one can tell him what to do.
Pause. I'm gonna respectfully say this, right? And I don't mean no disrespect. I'm pretty sure most of us watched that video with the young dude Ray Loc. Ray Loc number 4, West Side, 40 neighborhood, right? And he was talking about a guy from his hood, not going to get into the hood politics, but being a person who violated somebody, actually put an S in front of it. But you want an EOP 50-50 yard, SNY yard. Make it make sense. The individuals that you saying that you hate so much because it happened to you, you were actually violated, put an S in front of it. You're on a yard. You're on a yard with these guys, dude. Man, you're on a yard with these brothers. You know what I mean? Not brothers, I'm just catting off right now. But how you gonna call your homie out for being so on and so forth, but you're on a yard with multiple people who are so on and so forth? That's a moral issue. You have been actually, put an S in front of it, you have been actually violated, but you want a yard with a slew or an abundance or a plethora of individuals who have committed those same offenses, but you highlight, you know, your homie for being this, that, and third, but you want a yard with them, go get cracking. That's crazy. So that just, you know, that just clicked something in my head. I'm gonna read 3 comments and we're gonna get back into the video. That's a good topic. I knew is FBAs was going to have it hard back in 2005. Mexicans started outnumbering brothers 5-1 on average. Now we short than a BITCH in here. We are, but we got each other. What more do we need? We need each other. We need to connect with each other. The only thing that can stop us is us. Look at history, study wars and whatnot as it pertains to us. They always got another nigga to go and stop another nigga. You know what I mean? It's always us that they relegate the task to of stopping us. Just like, and they say, oh no, he was a Phoenician and he was a barber. He was melanated. He was from Northern Africa. And around that time, they were black. The Berbers, the Phoenicians, that has a lot to do with the Arabian, Saudi Arabia, which was named after a, we'll get into that a little bit later, right? But Hannibal, when he went into Europe, you know, conquering and just effing things up, anything that opposed him or stood in his path, he annihilated him. What they do, they went and got another brother to stop him. Now, what about the trickery and the deceit with what happened in that Turner? Even though some people say he turned himself in, they used the brother to give him a message. Man, Nat, you wrong. You doing this, and my mama got this, and my brother ain't got no more family no more because you want to be free. But this ain't the way to do it, Nat. You a preacher. You work and get yourself free. Did God tell you to do this? This ain't the way that God intend for us to get free. God is going to free us when God feel like we need to be free. Nat, you wrong. Played on his conscience. Another brother. Go holler at him. Go tell him this. Put his guards down. Play on his conscience. Make him feel bad. They always use a brother to stop another brother. Let's get back into the content, man. Oh, I'm gonna read a few more comments. Big Yodi says that part, like Hollywood Wax speaking up for a white boy. United we stand on a real. See, I called out an individual for speaking out for a white boy, and they called me, oh, you wrong. So these individuals can go on this platform and attack another brother, and they can shuck and jive and coon for the Caucasian dude. But when the individuals call them out and say, man, what's up with this? This how we getting down? This is what we doing to one another? Oh man, you wrong. Why you picking on, or why you? Niggas is damned if they do, damned if they don't. They talked about Jesus and I am just a man. Imagine what they're gonna say about me. Let's get back into the content.
So I spoke with the homie last night, the OG homie. I asked him what's going on. I ran it all down to him, everything I just told y'all about what I saw in this video. He says it is indeed true. He said that right now in prison on the level 4 yards, you have some level 4 yards. You have some where the blacks too are saying, if you were on the 50-50 yard, you cannot come over here. You cannot come to this yard. You cannot come to this prison. If they want to accept you over there, that's fine. But you cannot come over here. We can't tell them what to do on that yard, but you cannot come over to this yard. But there are some yards, he said, where the blacks are not saying this. The blacks are saying, as long as you were not PC, as long as you didn't snitch and were not a chomo, but you were on the 50-50 yard, as long as you're still clean and you can prove that, then you can come on over.
That's right.
The Southsiders on those yards, where the blacks are saying that the blacks can come on and come, are saying no, they cannot. The Southsiders are saying, we're not going to be on the yard with any PCs. We don't care what race they are. And if you were on a 50-50 yard, you're PC. I'm just telling you, this is the Southsiders' position. I'm telling you what they're pushing right now on the level 4 yards in the California penal system. Don't shoot the messenger. This is what's going on as we speak. This just started happening right now. Breaking news. The Southsiders are saying to the blacks, if you were on a 50-50 yard, you are no good. You are PC. You're a dropout. You're chomo. You're a snitch. You're whatever. You are around these people, so you're one of them. And we are saying that you cannot come to a yard where we are programming, because we are not going to be around any PCs. We don't care what race they are. We're soldiers. We're standing up. We're strong. We're Surenos. We're not going to be around any PCs. It's just on. You
It's deeper than that, big homie. It's deeper than that.
Black or not, and you was on the PC yard, if your people not going to take care of you, if your people are going to accept this and say that y'all can come back, that's on them. We're saying you can't. And so what's going to happen now? Well, it's only a couple things that can happen with this sort of situation. Either the blacks that are on these 50-50 yards are going to stay there, or they're going to try to come out from the 50-50 yards, some of them, hit a level 4 yard, and the Surenos are going to attack them, which means all of the other blacks have to do something. It's going to have to go up, because you can't put your hands on another race. But they're...
Hey, check this out like this right here, cuz on Eastside PJ Watch Crep. The brothers in these correctional institutions, y'all listen to me, man. Listen, for reals. Like, do I got your undivided attention? Like, really just listen to me, for reals. Because I hate this type of shit on PJ Crip. Don't nobody dictate our politics but us. I understand the gesture. I understand what's going on. And we're going to get into the origin, the actual reason why the Surenos and others is politicking like that. But check this out. Giving brothers ultimatums, nigga, we don't get down like that. But our brothers is short behind that wall. We can't allow our brothers to be annihilated. We can't allow our brothers to get fucked over because they got the numbers in their favor and they're politicking and they're tripping because the numbers is in their favors. So you got to ask yourself, when food turns shit, when it goes all bad, what are you willing to do to aid and assist the brothers who are severely short in these prisons? What can be your contribution to the brothers standing up and saying, listen, homie, y'all politics is y'all politics, our politics is our politics. And for us to allow y'all to push this type of line, that's like saying that y'all run us. That's like saying y'all have the authority to dictate how we get down, when we get down, and for the reasons why we get down. If the brothers don't resist this, it's going to be other plays that they make on brothers to test brothers' nuts and test brothers' resistance. If a lot of us is warriors and our people behind that wall is short number and they start victimizing our people, well, we just let them victimize our people? Do we just let them victimize our people? That's what I'm asking. Fuck dog, we don't let them just victimize our motherfucking people. And if we do that, we some pussies, we some marks, we some chumps, we some hoes, busters and all that type of, man, fuck all that, cuz. When we gonna stand up, cuz? When we gonna be about something instead of just being vicious and being savages against one another, man? If a dude ain't did nothing to no women or no children inappropriately, if a dude then got off some substances and couldn't pay for the substances and he got paranoid and feel like the whole prison yard is against him, then he should be able to redeem himself. Should no Mexicans be able to say, oh yeah, if they're on 50-50 or dog over there on me, they can't come up here, Charlie's like, no, fool, because if we see them, we're going to get off. That's basically saying, listen, y'all niggas ain't none. If they come up here, we're gonna disregard. We're going to overlook anything that you have to say. We're gonna override your say-so, and we're gonna get cracking on your people. We're not gonna give you the authority to handle it yourself. So step to the side. We're going to get him. What you're saying is irrelevant. You have no power. We are the majority. What's up? Pick up your thing and get cracking, or shut up and move the fuck out the way. If brothers do stand up, and these dudes potentially slaughter the brothers because now they are going against the Surenos, Serbios, from what I hear, Norteños, and white boys. It's just the brothers, severely outnumbered. So when they start hitting F, please God forbid, but if they start poking brothers and they get real, we just sit back on the streets and just say, you know what? Well, that's prison politics. Like some of these old suck ass niggas always, oh, that's prison politics. Them our people, them our cousins, them our loved ones. Even though they fucked up in society, we all fucked up. They got caught for this and had to sit down. So we just gonna abandon it for and just not acknowledge them. If they begin to get viciously attacked and victimized and brutalized, so we just sit back and kick up our feet and say that's prison politics. You'll be a sucker, you'll be a bitch, you'll be a mark in every vowel and derogatory thing a motherfucking call you in the dictionary and out of the Bible. This shit can affect the streets. Big Yodi said this shit has been going on since the 90s. I'm the 80s. We were so deep. Crips fought Mexicans by themselves. So did us Bloods on the reels. But the numbers has drastically shifted in their favor. Kamika Willis says, hell no. We're going to play a little bit more of brother Damian Porter. Shout out to him. And we're going to get into why the Hispanics is saying what it is that they're saying in regards to this political move that they are now enforcing on blacks. So we're gonna probably go halfway point with his content. So it's 23 minutes. We're gonna go 12.5.
They're making that declaration. They're making it clear. We understand that. We understand the rules. We would prefer that y'all take care of it, that y'all don't allow these dudes back on this yard. We don't want to program with them. We don't know how y'all would want to program with these dudes. How y'all can accept this kind of shit, that's fine. If y'all gonna accept that, that's fine. That's y'all, that's black people for you. This is what they're saying. Y'all let anything go. Y'all let anything slide. Y'all let motherfuckers go to a PC yard and come back over here and act like he an OG shot call. Y'all motherfuckers crazy. Okay, that's y'all. But we're making a stand saying they ain't coming over here. And yes, normally you're supposed to take care of your own business. A race takes care of their own race. You can't tell us what to do. You take care of it. You take care of your own people. But again, they're saying, since you are not going to take care of your people, since you are saying that this is okay for them to come back to the yard, we have to make a stand and say it's not okay. And obviously, we know, they know that when we attack the blacks that just came from the 50-50 yard, it's going to go up. They're going to have to defend themselves. And certainly, y'all not going to just sit here and let us attack y'all people. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as the Southsiders are concerned, this is what y'all supposed to be doing. We're doing y'all job. Y'all not supposed to let these dudes back on the yard.
That's not what it is.
A Southsider cannot go to a 50-50 yard and then come to a level 4 yard general population and just kick his feet up like he chilling.
Okay, so I'm gonna close this out. Good content, brother Damian Porter. Shout out to you and your channel. Much love and respect. That's not what it is. We're going to get into the reason why they don't want blacks coming from a 50-50 yard. You got to understand, it's what they call they big homies within the Southsiders and the Surenos. Their tight grip on their members is deteriorating. A lot of individuals say this structure I don't want to do it anymore. I want to go chill. Everybody that's on the 50-50 yard ain't over there for doing some ignominious, dishonorable shit. A lot of Hispanics is dropping out, said, I just can't do it. I don't want to do that. I want to go home. I want to chill. I don't want to be chilling one day and expecting to go home and then my number's called and I have to go do something that can either give me life or an additional 10 years. I felt my kids. Now I want to get home and I want to make amends to my kids. So I don't want to do this. This level of politicking, the political structure, I don't want to do that no more. And you can see it in the streets now because a lot of young Hispanics are more inclined to join black gangs. We have an increasing alarm. We have Hispanic membership in black gangs is increasing at an alarming rate. They don't want to deal with that political structure that those individuals have over there. They feel like it's a form of a dictatorship. So they rather chill and cool with the blacks, and blacks are more fashionable. Black culture is more prevalent. Black culture is more recognized and accepted. The way blacks walk is cool. The way blacks talk is cool. The way blacks dress is cool. Everything about these blacks is cool. You know, we don't want to grow up under that. We want to chill with the blacks. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So we're going to get into this content right here. Hold on. Let me see if this is the correct one. Now, listen to what this dude says. And this guy is on one of those yards that everybody is calling all bad. And listen to his philosophy and the shit that he's on. Let me share this up. Damn, which one is the one? I think it's this one. Let's get into it.
Westside Harlem, DC 430. The Tiny Loc General, rest in peace. My brother died at 3 a.m. last night. He gonna be forever. It's H Flow, Lil H Flow, DJ1, Big Blue Jesus, Westside Harlem, DC 430.
I gotta make a call on this, cause I don't know if that's the man. Shout out to rest in peace to my nigga H Low. I don't know if this is cuz biological brother or what the fuck is going on. Cuz hold on, let me just.
The Tiny Loc General, rest in peace. My brother died at 3 a.m. last night. He gonna be forever missed. That was the joint of the joints. The one.
How do you feel about it?
And I miss my nigga. He's my big brother. Told the nigga everything you know.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Anything you want to say to the people out there listening?
Yeah, just keep my brother in his prayers that he went up top. You know what I'm saying? Show some love for him. Appreciation for the life that he lived, the work he put in. That's it.
You're a very controversial figure in the prison system. Can you speak on why that is?
Because the work I put in, and I came all the way from Riverside. You got to think I'm from 1200 East Coast. I put my mark in the city, LA. Something I stamp my name, something that's hard to do. I'm Louis C. Chubb from 1200. I stamp my shit from the 30s to the 100s, first to the 1200 on them streets though. Before this jail shit, before all that. That's what made a nigga status go through the roof. All through LA County Jail, all that. I'm 72.
Do anybody know Cuz? I don't know Cuz. I never heard of Cuz. Like, who is Cuz? He's saying that he this, that, and third, and he from Riverside, and he stamped his name in these LA streets, but I never heard of Cuz. Like no disrespect to Cuz and nothing like that. Hold on. Oh, Cuz. Damn, he on East Side PJ Watch Crip. I ain't even know that on Mike, on Steve, bro. This shit is crazy. Like, so now I see why so many people is, you know what I mean, is responding and reacting in the fashion that they responding and reacting to. Cuz on PJ Crip, this shit crazy. On Stevie, I ain't know that. I mean, shit, like, god damn. I mean, damn, this shit is crazy, cuz. If I can be honest with y'all, man, like, this 50-50 yard shit, cuz this shit is getting wicked, cuz this shit is getting like Super out of control, cuz. Like, god damn. Like, what's really going on? I need to better understand this shit. Like, cause so many niggas that a nigga, like, what's going on? Why so many people is converting? Why so many people is like, what the fuck is like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. And you got a lot of dudes who were deemed and considered real niggas on these 50-50 EOP, S&Y yards and all this and all that. Like, what the fuck going on? I don't understand what's going on. On Mike, I just don't. Reputable keyways, reputable dime moves, dudes that was like, stand up and stump down. Like, what's going on? Why so many warriors is, I gotta better understand this shit, cause I don't understand the dynamics of it. Like, I understand that it's a play from the administration to engage in modern day buck breaking. Let's put them over here. Let's control the narrative. And then these guys will respond like this. And we create further division if we play it like this. If we do it like this, if we strategically orchestrate it like this, then we don't have to worry about this. And a lot of brothers is falling victim and falling prey to it. How do we come together and figure this shit out? Because this shit is crazy. Is these EOP yards and S&Y yards and 50-50 yards, is they all bad? Why was so many formally recognized real niggas on them yards? Like, what the fuck is going on? I guess certain things ain't for my understanding. I'm keeping my ass out of prison. But it's just like, damn, cuz, what's going on, cuz? A lot of dudes that I grew up with, that I came through the system with, abundance of love and respect. Oh, you know, Wooty Whoop was on a, huh? Oh, you know, the boy went, what? Me being who I am, I wouldn't feel comfortable programming with no ex-offenders. Put an S in front of it. I just wouldn't feel comfortable. You done violated a baby. You done unalived the baby. Remember the Hispanic dude that unalived his stepson and was feeding dog food and all this? Like, man, as much as I love my kids, homie, like, and even other people's kids, I couldn't see myself being in close proximity to that type of POS, piece of shit. Michigan crazy, cuz. Let's check out this nigga on video and listen to what cuz say. And this is the origin of why the Surenos feel the way that they feel, man.
Can't nobody fuck with me. So these penitentiary systems, nigga ain't never turned nothing down. Ain't never went out backwards, no smut on my name.
I've been told that you joined a Mexican PC gang. Can you speak further on that?
Nah, I didn't join a Mexican PC gang. Nah, I didn't join a Mexican PC gang. That's false. It's not a designated Mexican PC gang.
Okay, what is it then?
Just designated for Mexicans. Nah, it was niggas that came together, and I crossed over to the EOP, which I am EOP right now. I'm in the EOP program. Still solid. I am in the EOP program. The money, keep it a buck.
Come on, big dog, you lying.
Ain't no nigga ran me off no line. Ain't no smut on my name. I ain't told him no nigga ain't turned nothing down. I wish a nigga.
What type of nigga a sacrifice and jeopardize his reputation to go to an all bad yard for the money? This nigga lying. That ain't true, big dog. You being that you lying. What type of nigga gonna jeopardize his solid reputation just to say, you know what, I'm about to go over here because it's more money? Like, no, nigga, no, it ain't. You lying. Just get into the content, cuz.
We'll get on here and name one nigga ran me off a line.
So
name one nigga I done told on.
What made you go EOP?
The money.
Okay.
COVID.
Pause.
That's why niggas
Say, man, hey, man, we got my player partner, my partner, King James. I'm gonna let him introduce himself as he want to be called. You understand what I'm saying? This is my player partner, man. Let's be respectful. No name calling, no crazy shit. Hopefully we can get some answers as to what exactly is, these yards that we be discussing. I'll be trying to be meticulous with my words because I don't want to offend nobody, especially in my state of ignorance of not really having the information to know what the fuck is these type of yards. I'm gonna bring my player partner up, man. Peace and blessings, King. What's the deal?
What's up, brother? Salam alaikum, my brother.
Wassalamualaikum wassalam, brother.
What's the deal, man? You know what I mean? I've been paying attention to you, man. I salute you, man, on your, everything
Likewise.
and all that shit. But I'm twin from 11-8 EC, that was my tribe, you know what I mean? I made the decision due to political reasons and, other type of shit like going on like with drugs and, me losing my son. You know what I mean? The nigga catted out.
Condolences, my nigga. Condolences, cuz I'm crib.
Yeah, a nigga catted out and it was like, once you cross over and make that decision when the homie say it's not cool, and they can say you can come back, but it's never gonna be straight because everywhere you go, it's just gonna be going up. You ain't gonna have time to get your property. So it's like it's gonna come to a point to where it's like, fuck, cuz, what do I do? Do I stay in the hole and get a little bullshit, or do I hit a bullshit yard to try to get it packaged and do all this? Then when you hit the bullshit yard to get the package, the drugs come, the visits come, the family visits come. Like, you know what I mean? Now you ain't got to deal with everybody. But
right.
I wouldn't advise that on nobody that's still in the field that's trying to get out and uphold their reputation, like, that's young,
Right. So my question to you is, what exactly is a 50-50 yard? Is it an integrated yard or is it a yard that has a gate in it like Tehachapi reception to where it's PCs on this side and it's a different level of custody of individuals on this side?
It's just like you try to stretch dope. A 50-50 is like dope. Like, say it's like, nigga, you got 50% baking soda and 50% of real. You feel me? That's what it is.
So it's integrated, everybody together.
Just like that, everybody together. But see, people get it twisted because S and Y is sensitive need. PC is where Charles Manson was at. That's like protective custody housing unit where they can't go nowhere because they think he might be a manipulator. He could talk somebody into killing somebody, or he can like kill somebody, or he might get killed because he's a famous person. You feel me?
That's heavy.
But you know what I mean? It's like jail is changing. GP is becoming a minority. That's becoming the outcast because motherfuckers is, being young people don't want to listen to people anyway.
Right.
And that's why, like I was telling you, a lot of our folks from everywhere, from every creed, every shit. It's a lot of people that was on them type of yards due to ignorance, neglecting protocol. Nigga, you ain't my daddy, nigga, that type of shit. You feel me?
Right. So what do you think about this recent political move by the Hispanics saying that if a person was formerly on a 50-50 yard and they come to a GP yard, that they don't care if they white, black, south side or north side, or that they politicking? Like, what do you think about that?
I think that's ironic. That shit, it shouldn't be going on because it's like this. Like, nigga, they got mad when we used to be on they non-affiliates and they paisas. And we done lost a lot of soldiers in the game for that. Like, like me and you, we done lived through the race wars, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm looking at your background right now. I remember we started that in YA, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, as far as when we start bringing other brothers up that wasn't as fortunate as far as like Crippin' and Blood and that wasn't strong as us, we gave, remember, we gave all the niggas a second chance. So it's like,
I was gone by then, I think.
Yeah, but so the Mexicans are like this, bro. They on some shit like they control the jail. Jail is they home because a lot of them is immigrants. And nigga, they love to go to jail and get them big white draws for some reason. You feel me? Now you got niggas loving to get them big white draws. Niggas is doing the same thing they doing. You know what I mean? We already did do the shutdown. They excuse me, on the tier. Like the respect level, like everything they doing is doing. Like they'll go to the hole and they like I'll be back. They niggas talk to me because they know who I am. They be like, man, that's the homie. Like, you feel me? But it be other homies back there that niggas don't talk to, and this would be one of their folks, and they don't want to talk because this Mexican GP nigga is next door, and they try to appease him because he don't talk to GPs. So he's implementing the same program this nigga got.
Right.
You know,
This is crazy, cuz.
and, you know what I mean? Like, it's like this, right? A lot of pedophiles over there, a lot of foul shit going on over there. It's like a lot of niggas do homosexual shit over there. A lot of niggas, bro, from every hood. Like niggas is on family visits, and then they go back to the cell with a transgender. Like, you feel me?
So, like, I never been a part of this new political or this new prison system and all that. But me just being an individual I move off integrity and morals, because I can't see myself programming in the same facility, being in the same building or close proximity to a person that didn't unalive the baby or did some actual stuff.
Right, but see, it's like when I got over there, bro, I bumped my head so many times by digging in them niggas' chin. I don't lie about none of my skits. All my shit, I'm talking about, like, I come from a long line of YA history of playing mind games, and in prison is sad. It just benefited. It benefited because it's like a nigga seen that shit coming tenfold, nigga, from the police and the niggas and like all the ops. So it's like you gotta be fast on your feet. And it's like on that side, niggas be having fake paperwork. They make copies of shit, add words to it. Like, bro, the police make shit. Look, bro. So it's like this nigga be a child molester, right? Fuck that. Say cuz ain't even no child molester. His cousin raped the child, but he don't want to put the pill in. He got triple life. He don't want to put the pill in because he told on a nigga and it's gonna go public record. You feel me? Then it's like he getting served. So anytime a nigga get mad, get some bad news, or this nigga got some dope, niggas is extorting. Niggas is giving the nigga the treatment. Nigga, them niggas is serving them niggas over there, like, but they not getting it served as fast on the line because that's where they supposed to be at, on that side. You feel me?
Right. And how does that affect a person's reputation on the streets when they say that they go on these yards? Can a person be on one of those yards and come back to the streets and still maintain their, their reputation in their respective sets? Like,
no, you're not supposed to. That's the rule. The rules are implemented to be followed by everybody. And you know what I mean? I'm gonna start with myself. Like, hell no, nigga. Like, my reputation, like, nigga, I got chinks in my armor. Everything I built. All I did was get them niggas that. It's like this, cuz. If you would have made that decision, the side of the PJs you from, them same niggas that you used to fight with over dirt rocks and marbles when you was little, all a nigga gonna do is give them niggas a reason to say fuck you now. You feel me? Because it's like this. Some niggas get hurt or hurt love. Some niggas get coast love. But some niggas get heated, hurt or hurt, like that, like, that's my boy. Yeah. You feel me? That type of love. If a nigga don't love you like that, and you make that decision to cross that side, if a nigga didn't take no shit in your mama house, and 9 times out of 10, if you grew up fighting that nigga, and every time it's a political meeting, y'all always getting into it, watching, bro, he gonna try to snake you. It's gonna be politics. Because, nigga, right when I went to that side of that yard, bro, niggas didn't say nothing about my son dying. On the real, niggas didn't say nothing about it. Like, certain niggas that pop up to the funeral, like, and I gave my life to this shit, and it was like, all right, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna stick it out. And I got to get in them pictures, Heedy. And the nigga, like, I'm like, damn, look at these niggas, like, all right, the homegirls there, they go crip crate, they go my niggas. Certain homegirls, certain homies. I'm like, then what cuz that? What cuz? I'm like, oh, that's what it is. I ain't gonna lie, nigga got the going up, got the snorting. Right. I got the discovery of my son disposition hearing, because the lawsuit was about to happen. The nigga last name was Vasquez or whatever last name it was. The Mexican next door had the same last name, cuz you know me, yeah. I'm up for 8 days. Right. Burning tied around and I'm tripping. The police come to the cell. How the police get to my cell if the homies got the cell cap? I'm in the cell for 8 days. How they know what I'm in here doing? Hey, this on the main line, BR, GP. Hey, don't open Thomas cell, man. He in there drunk, he high or something. Like, that's how it works. Right. You know what I mean? What you gonna tell the police don't open my cell for? Right. You telling on me. And that's what's going on. Look, I had the homies from Bonnie Hunters, niggas from Compton, niggas in the all on live with the homie Elo. And they didn't want to admit it. But that same crowd of S and Ys and everybody else signed, niggas that go to drug programs and get out early got to sign. Because, it all equals a CDCR. That's why I say it's GP and it's everybody else. Everybody else considered bad, cuz. Right. No matter what. Then niggas get on that side and they get to doing unethical shit. Working with the squad. Putting jackets on niggas that don't belong on niggas, bro. Like, nigga, Man, I'm talking about some of the coldest shit. Put shit in niggas' food, bro. Like niggas join PC gangs on the low and be lying.
Right.
I know about everybody, homie.
Right. So what you? Go ahead. Forgive me.
Forgive me. I see the nigga Truff for 1,200.
Right.
You know, we'd have been on the yard together. You know, he a joint, but my thing is like, how is you the joint?
Damn, where the homie go, cuz? We lost the homie, cuz, but he was, man, the homie, he opened my eyes to a lot of shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I think he coming back. We got you. You back, cuz.
All right,
You were saying how he the joint.
How are you the joint? And every yard I'd have been on for the East Coast is nigga on the SY, EOP, 50-50. I've been the joint. Every yard.
Right.
Twin Moon, G-Rat, James, nigga, Thomas. I've been the joint. I've been taking care of all business, good business. Right. You feel me?
Right.
Homies call me from the line. Hey, cuz just laying on that cuz over there. So don't act like niggas don't extend that olive branch. Nigga, I was on the SY yard sending my niggas money on the main line. Cuz, like, you feel me?
Right.
You know, but it's like, niggas talk about your shortcomings. Niggas ain't gonna talk about when I was writing certain homies in jail that I'd have put on. Nigga, in the hood, I'm writing you in jail. Your wife ain't even writing. You feel me? Right. On the set, niggas ain't talk about how a nigga sending niggas money. I'm still sending niggas money to this day all over.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but it's like, I just do me and I be real with myself. I don't like to talk about people, but like, I'm not about to let nobody get over here and make a mockery of the tribe I come from.
Right.
With these SNY PC tactics, cuz.
Right.
Like, Trub, just keep that shit real, Trub. Right. I know you probably gonna see this, Trub. Like, on EC, on the line, you was the truth. You did some bullshit. We all did some bullshit and went to that side.
Damn.
But don't lie and make it seem like a nigga slate is clean, like it's just about money. Now it's becoming vindictive because you put a certain homie name out there that actually took shits in my mama's house that I done snorted dope with. Nigga, that's a joint in the hood. Regardless of what him and Crumb got going on, they ain't got nothing to do with you. And nigga, I'm tapped in. Crumb not even up in that prison, though, like in a hole somewhere, cuz.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like, right and wrong is wrong, cuz. Like, I just feel when niggas make certain decisions, when you go to that side, regardless of what you go to that side for, right? When you go to that side and you steady making fucked up decisions to go against your own tribe, and you get to join gangs and all that, that shit, nigga, that shit don't count. Don't nothing count.
Right. So let me ask you this question. With this new declaration or this new policy that the Surenos is enforcing on blacks, can you blame them when you have individuals like this guy Trub that's saying that he is in a gang where he's in partnership with their dropouts? So do you think that it's a security move when the Southsiders are saying, no, even if they black and they try to come back, we can't allow it because you got blacks that's on these yards that's in partnership with individuals that we consider to be our opposition. And if we allow them to come back to mainline, they can come with the objective of potentially poking up one of us or something like that. Do you think it's a security risk?
Yeah, it's a major security risk. They get to let niggas back over there like that. Man, I'm talking about it's gonna infest. It's gonna infest whatever realness a nigga got left. Because it's good and evil, right? It's real and fake. You need that shit to balance. You need that shit to balance out. Everything got to stay equal.
Right.
Because once niggas get to feeling like you bigger than this and all that, because it's like this. We feel on the SNY EOP, I'm gonna just say the other side of the yard. Niggas on the other side of the yard, that's on them level 4s, 180s where I been, and them regular level 4s, we feel there's way more violence on our side than that side.
Is it because it's a lack of structure?
Yes. Niggas like the streets. You get into it with a Mexican, you can knock him out. Or he could go in the cell and break a locker and come knock you down. I seen it done.
Right.
You feel me?
Do you think go ahead. My bad.
I done seen it done. I done seen niggas like black niggas over there going up with Mexicans. Me and the homie run over there. We like, oh, now that's these PC gang niggas. Cause that's the push mob niggas. We hold on. Then I tell a nigga, look. One of the homies from Harlem, like, look, bro. You know, like I seen you. Then I thought about it. I seen who you was with. You with them little prison gang niggas, like, that's not about to go on my write-up, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they be documented gang members, bro. Like, nigga, that shit all on niggas write-up, STG Nexus, and all that shit, nigga. These niggas got points and commas and abbreviations and apostrophes and signatures on their shit, you feel me?
And for those of us who are ignorant to what STG, Nexus, and all that mean, can you inform us, like, what is that?
That's a security threat group. When you a Crip or a Blood, you know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. So what I'm with it, correct me if I'm wrong, babe. So what you telling me is that they got prison gangs on the PC yard, like the MA, the CCOs, the BLs, and all that.
They got multiple, nigga. They got multiple, nigga. They you know what I'm saying?
The fuck, this is crazy. So these niggas didn't drop out,
and they pushing, and they try to extort niggas, and they working with the police, and at a high level. On the set at a high level, I'm talking about, like, bro, like, motherfuckers is really like losing their life in there behind this type of fuckery and these little prison politics, like them PC gangs. Cause you hit certain prisons, they be like, this our backyard. You going to visit? We need a third or else.
Nah, but they telling regular niggas this?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. I was doing my thing and I caught a couple cases. I'm happy
This
my
shit
visit.
crazy.
Look, I'm happy my business was gone when I was at the Tehachapi and High Desert and Corcoran, because if any motherfucker walk up on me, come on, I need a third, I'm gonna pop him down.
Right.
I'm gonna pop him down, and I'm not lying about none of it, cuz.
So I mean, I understand, and y'all forgive me for my ignorance. I understand why the Mexicans is pushing the way that they push, because this is a cancerous movement. Because now you got niggas and everything else in partnership with dropouts from these Hispanic organizations and everything else, extort niggas, politic, and playing with the police.
In, right? At first, you had certain gangs starting, right? You had a couple gangs starting that was certain races. It was majority Mexicans and white boys, bro. Then black niggas started joining them gangs for protection and drugs and all that type of shit, bro. Then the black niggas starting black gangs. It's some real hitters. That's joints that we know. I'm talking about nigga that's from Compton. Nigga that's out of Watts. That's out of.
Give us one or two.
Baby Bogart, Inglewood families.
Mm.
He from No Ones.
Real.
He was shit called 9/11. No Ones. I'm talking about like real certified like steppers. Bogart still documented as GP though. His paperwork say GP on a level 4. One EOP though. You feel me?
But how's that possible though?
It's just possible, cause like that's a classification. But you designated EOP.
Right.
So that's a 50-50 yard. You feel me?
Right.
And they say he just lost his eye up there in one of them gang wars or something. I don't know how true it is, but they say he lost his eye. You feel me?
Right. So I got a question. They say, and I don't know, I haven't been to prison since 2010. It's a drastic change. They said that there is no what they call good level 3 yards. They say every level 3 yard is 50-50 SNY or whatever this new classification thing is. Is that true?
Yes, because it's too many level 3 yards that got non-designated yards, like programming facilities. It's PPF, positive programming facilities, and non-programming facilities. Right? Now, a lot of the level 4 180s, they're getting weeded out. You can't just say, oh, I came from High Desert. Remember back in the day, Cub came from Desert or Pelican Bay.
Right.
They got they'll slide an EOP building in. Then they'll slide some SNY EOPs and some GPs in there. Then they'll shut down the next building and tell the other buildings they got to get shipped out. Then let them 2 buildings out. They got buses coming in with all types of niggas don't know who they're around. They did that when niggas had COVID. They was cross-contaminating niggas doing the chicken pop shit. Not even like my celly get COVID. They move me and keep him quarantined. I go over there and get the next nigga COVID. Now they placing niggas on GP yards, quarantine. Then some of these cells are getting popped on accidents. You feel me?
Right.
On the real.
So the expectation from the individuals that's on 4 yards is if you hit one of these yards and you level 3, you got to get off, increase your points to come chill with them on a level 4 in order to maintain some form of dignity or respect. Is that pretty much what the expectations is?
Basically, this is what I'm gonna tell you, young niggas or anybody that's going to jail that still give a fuck about what the next man think or this reputation shit, right? You go to jail. If you don't want to be on no PC yard, basically that's what it is, a PC yard. Get off at reception. Take off on the police. You're gonna go straight to level 4 180. Take right off on the police. You got 72 hours to get cracking. Once you leave reception and you land on a non-designated 50-50, nigga, the Mexicans white boys get a homie 72 hours. But the Mexicans and white boys don't even do that. They come to reception and get cracking.
Right.
They'll be in there for being drunk in public and a speeding ticket. They'll slice the police in the face, get 300 points.
This shit is crazy.
So, but like I say, niggas ain't never been the type to like jail. Nigga don't like Dick City, my nigga. Nigga like being around bitches. Nigga like freedom. You know what I mean? The Mexicans in there, they really love each other. They really love that shit. And it's just like, they warriors. You know what I mean? So, young niggas, get off from reception. That's the only way you can save your reputation. I don't advise you to do that. Please don't. Because now a nigga changing the narrative and it's becoming a topic.
Right.
Because eventually, the GPs are going to need the other side of the yard, bro.
Right.
They going to need the other side of the yard. Because it's like, say they just say, wherever Braves in them at, right? Say they shut that whole yard down and say it's like 5, how many buildings on the yard? They split up GP blacks and GP Mexicans and put everybody in the building and lock niggas down for like 6 months until they mix the whole building up till they know it's equally, right?
Right.
And just run increments yard and let niggas tear each other up. Nigga, then the first police go come in there, he gonna bring some dope in there, right?
Right.
To the hardest GP nigga that's pushing the coldest line. He gonna get his first phone. Cuz they gonna give a fuck who he programming around in.
Yeah, this shit crazy, cuz on PJ. So the terms SNY 50-50 EOP, is it all interchangeable? Is it pretty much the same shit?
It becomes dangerous because, like, if you a GP inmate and your chrono still say GP and you're on the 180 EOP, you not going to your groups, you fucking up fighting and all that, they go snatch that EOP. They go send you to the main line 180. I seen it done, nigga. I swear to God, niggas was like, hey, twin. I'm like, what's up? Homie from the west side, from the 40s. I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't even like the nigga, because when I was in the hole, when the homie BC Loon got in touch with me like, hey, James, the fuck you doing on that yard, nigga? Get your bitch ass off that yard. You right, I'm gonna get my bitch ass off this yard, because I did do some bitch ass shit, cuz I was stupid, yay. Right. Nigga, I signed off, went back to D yard, you feel me? In Lancaster, it was 2 EOP buildings and 2 regular GP buildings.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, like, hold up. My bad, kid.
Nah, you good, 80.
Yeah. Now I lost my train of thought. Hey, all right, so
you said it was 2 EOP buildings and 2
GP buildings.
Right,
so
Lancaster. Right.
Yeah, I'm in asset overflow. You got Jack from Hoover over there. Who else? You got
and that's Jack 5, right?
Yeah, no, hell no. You got that's Tiny Jack from 11 Dudes. You got you got P Head from 6-0, J Dog from A-Trade Gangsters, Hennessy from Main Street. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you know, Psycho from PJs. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, Big Psycho.
Absolutely, training day
on one of those yards.
I'm gonna holler at you.
Yeah.
Way out. But yeah, you know what I mean? So like the nigga TD for 40s, I'm in the hole. I'm like, hey bro, let me get. Then I just said the nigga name fucking. I call him college boy, cuz. Oh look. The nigga, I tell Cut, let me get some disinfectant. The nigga say, you GP at S&Y. I say, Cut, I went to S&Y, but I'm about to slide back. He like, I ain't got nothing for you. I say, all right. He got me pressured up, yeah. He got me pressured up. 6 months, I'm back there busting down. I'm making my mind to myself, I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna attack Cuz. When I see him, I'm gonna attack him. The homies already knew I was coming because I'm like, I'm coming out there. Every time I see him, I'm yelling through the door. Nigga, I slide out there, bro. I don't see him. So I end up getting into it with FK from 89 and Killer from 89. And it went up. Nigga, a lot of niggas wouldn't have went out there. So I run into College Boy in Salinas.
Right.
I'm like, what's up with you, bro? You don't remember me? You didn't give me no disinfectant. I'm being petty on hood. I'm being petty. He like,
right.
I'm like, yeah, nigga. I'm like, I ain't even gonna be on that mark shit, nigga, because I can say, oh, you want one of our yards now.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Because you was
the
on
tables
the
turn.
I don't talk to S and Y's. I'm like, what's up, though, bro? He like, ain't you the one that got into it with the homies? I'm like, yeah, nigga, I pressed my line. I told them niggas what it was. Everybody seen it. And I pulled the knife out my ass, nigga.
Right.
Cause like, all right, I ain't even tripping, bro. I'm over here fighting cases, though. I'm like, all right, for sure. Just keep it that way, bro. You know, they took his EOP. You know, Cuz had a couple squabbles up there. He wasn't turning that down, but with me, it was respectful because he know what I do to people.
Righteous.
So he had a couple squabbles. Once they took his EOP, I was on the yard cool. He like, hey, twin, they took my EOP because they about to send me to C yard. I say, you want to burn it? He say, cause they gonna kill me. You know what I did?
Looked out for him.
I said, College Boy, look, make the best decision for you, brother. I didn't laugh at him or nothing. But I said, if you're going over there, cuz, come get this knife. Right. Even though I know that you was counting me out, bro, that y'all said, that y'all knew I was coming out there. Y'all knew what classification chrono was on my paperwork and all that. Nigga, I'm well known. Once look, this is what the homies that's on the streets and that's on the main line got to watch out for. Any well-known homie that's your day one that go dark in prison that don't call, niggas like, where he at? He checked in, bro. Cuz checked in, bro. He's on the yard. He not supposed to be. Nigga, the homies found me. Nigga, they like, where this nigga at? They're like, bitch, what's like, you where cuz at? Like, you know, but it's like, I'm paranoid, yeah. I got PTSD, bro. I ain't trusting nothing.
On crib,
you know,
I can dig it.
I keep it on me, bro. I'm making a home to my kids, nigga.
Allegedly, that is.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
You know, but I got to take my medication. You know, the voices be telling me to say a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like I'm still EOP right now, nigga. I go to group, I go to the parole office, go to group and all that. You feel me?
Right.
So it's like that's gonna help me survive out here, bro. In case the nigga got it, like, you know, in case the nigga have an episode. Exactly. Because it's like, I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing games with nobody, bro. Like Young and Hefe said, you forget people that make bad decision makers or niggas that go bad or go to these yards. Don't forget that niggas don't have them killer, niggas still got them same killer instincts, bro.
Right.
On the real. That on that side, that shit just make it more dangerous because niggas is robbing niggas running up in niggas' cell. Man, niggas taking everything, niggas paperwork, phones, and man, everything, bro. Damn, bro. But I made it up out of there, bro. I made it up out of that motherfucker, bro. And I stayed loyal to them snake ass niggas in there, bro. Fucking my freedom off.
Man, we glad that you made it home. Listen, man, we gonna have to do this again, man. It's an honor to have you to come on here and just bring this level of authenticity because a lot of dudes ain't bringing it like this. You feel what I'm saying? Like we all had a lot of questions and what is this, so on and so forth. How, you know, like, man, shit, homie, you just educated a lot of us, man, on the real, man.
And I just want to say, like, to the homie that's in jail, that's from the card, I can't really, like, what black niggas that was fucking with me when we was on D-Yard in Lancaster. Y'all know the melees I got in. Y'all know how many people I was popping on before I left. And y'all know how I got away with it. It wasn't no telling. It wasn't no mark shit, nigga. I had finesse. Nigga, I pop on a nigga fake a seizure on their bitch ass, cuz. Like, so don't let niggas get on them jail phones and get to preaching this propaganda on real niggas. On the set, bro, like, on real niggas that's not here no more. On the real, like, I was with niggas in their final hours, they last days, constantly, nigga, like, I learned my nigga body language. You know who I'm talking about? Like, you feel me?
Yeah,
and it's like,
on page,
like nigga, my nigga talk with his eyes, nigga. And you know what I mean? When I asked the nigga, what you want me to do? You want me to, he say, nigga, everything in him said, yeah, get him.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. Hey, so listen, what I was saying the names, cuz that individual that we mutually love, cuz do you think that his decision to do what he did is the reason why a lot of cats not venerating him and showing him the love that, you know what I mean, that cuz was worthy of? Like, you feel me? That's why a lot of niggas ain't, you know.
Yeah. On the set, I was at that hospital faithfully. It was a couple of other homies up there, but nigga, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna talk about it because you know that individual we love, we know, we know where he at. He up there with Granny and them, you feel me?
On
So it's like
PJ.
this. Cuz was a certified stepper. You cannot take, listen, you can't take back them niggas he done put down for this. So nigga, right. pay respect, nigga.
Right.
Pay respect, because if you disrespect, wallahi, who built the sky with no pillars, nigga, like I'm tripping.
Right.
I'm tripping, nigga. Like that shit fucked me up, nigga. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy, bro. I wouldn't. Cuz was going through that. I wouldn't wish that upon Deuce.
Yeah.
Broadway, me and that nigga fought 100 times. I wouldn't wish that upon Cuz.
Right.
Nigga, I seen that shit. And I made a video and say, nigga, free Deuce. Nigga, I really like you. Like, I wanted you to be my friend. Cuz, like, you feel me? We was kids.
Yeah.
Cuz I seen my nigga deteriorate, bro. I seen everything shut down and fail. And I seen his wife strong with him, bro. Strong with him. Like, and bro, like, niggas gotta stop playing. I already knocked on the nigga head one time. You feel me?
Right.
You know, bro wanted it all the way took care of. But, you know,
yeah, that's Cuz old bite.
Cuz talk with it. He talked with his eyes on the computer, right?
Right.
He like, I'm like, what's up with Cuz? He like, it's over. Like, you.
Yeah.
He get pumped up. His blood pressure go up. They gotta stick the tube down his throat to suck the spit out and blood come out, Cuz.
Right.
But you know,
that's crazy, Cuz.
Yeah.
Hey, Cuz. I'm gonna mac in with you, Cuz. I'm about to get up off this thing, man. I appreciate you, nigga. Love you, Cuz. We gonna holler, Cuz, on the real.
For sure, man. On the real, man. Post that shit. I'm gonna share it to everybody.
On PJ, I got you, my low.
On the real, man. So there I was, man. Follow me, man. I got real raw content. I'm talking about myself. It ain't no fabrication. On the real, my niggas will tell you, if you know Moon, you know, man. I'll give a nigga shirt on my back. But if you play with me, I'll come for you. But I'm a changed man. I ain't on no gang banging shit. Everybody I done had trouble with in the past. I hope you forgive me. I forgive y'all. I'm moving on with my life. But I'm gonna go and come as I please. If you know what I mean, if a motherfucker get in my way, remember the object of the game to me is to make it back home to my wife and kids.
Righteous.
By all means necessary.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I ain't about to die all alone, cuz.
Righteous. I can dig that.
But I'm gonna holler, Heedy.
All right, my low. Much love, man.
How much love, baby?
Say, man, hey, man, it's your player partner, man, with another broadcast, man. I'm about to get up off this thing. I got some BI that I got to tend to and all that, man. I hope y'all really enjoyed the content tonight, man. The context was, yeah, man, it was thought provoking. You feel me? But I'm about to get up off this thing, man. We all we need, we all we got. 2 Black, 2 Strong. Let's live in peace before we be forced to rest in it. And that's my time, man. See y'all on the next broadcast. One love.